Hi, I'm here with Anna Quick, who's our athletic trainer. Our athletic training services are provided by St. Rita's Medical Center. St. Rita's has been with us for probably 15 years or more. We really appreciate everything they do for us. It's been a great partnership. Anna is here to talk about our current facilities and our new facilities in regards to sports medicine. So Anna, let's first talk about the current facility, what it's like for you as an athletic trainer, what it's like for our athletes in all regards.
Okay. Well, as an athletic trainer, I'm looking at a couple of different things with facilities. The current facilities, it's just a mess. You get the ice machine, the room it's in is not ventilated well, so the ice machine just burns out, costing us hundreds and thousands of dollars to replace it, but also reducing the possibility of having ice on hand for injuries or for ice baths. But also that presents with leaking of water, which can lead to mold and fungus and all that, which you don't want in a environment where kids are working out, getting injuries taken care of, especially with open wounds and such. And then with the locker room, the equipment doesn't dry out, so they're just putting on wet gear for football, which can lead to skin infections, which you don't want your kids to get that because that can turn into a serious issue right there. But then you just want to prevent any of that, so a new facility would be awesome in that aspect. But also with the current facility, I don't have an area where to do a good eval on an injury, or if a doctor comes in, there's no privacy. You have to kick the coaches out, so if the coaches are in the middle of the meeting, then that presents a little hassle with that. But also, it just doesn't appear very professional in a healthcare standpoint when I bring a visiting team doctor or a visiting team athletic trainer in there to show them where the water is and there's rust going all through the hose or mold, and it's just not very inviting in a sense of that. Also, the weight room is small. The guys are on top of each other trying to lift hundreds of pounds, which presents a huge possibility of injuries right there. And it doesn't provide a good spot for me to do any rehabs throughout the year there.
Sure, let's talk about infections, bacteria, that type of thing in regards to lack of ventilation, staph infections, MRSA, that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we try to do our best with the current facility by cleaning it down with disinfectants to kill all the bacteria. But when a room doesn't get proper ventilation, the bacteria, the water, the rust, everything just sits. So it doesn't take much for it to transfer. Staph infection, staph and MRSA are everywhere. It just takes that one opportunity for it to get into the bloodstream. Be a small cut, anything. Equipment that's been sitting on the ground for a while can pick it up, and then they can wear wet equipment, can result in a rash, which opens up the bloodstream for the infection to get in it. So right now, just water sitting there is not good. We tried an air sanitizer system that has helped with it, but still, it's inevitable, and unfortunately, our conditions make it even more possible for it to occur.
Sure, you've seen the plan of the new buildings. Let's talk about your impressions of the new building and what it's going to do for us from an athletic training standpoint.
Well, with the new building, not only will there be new locker rooms, new weight room, new coaches room, but there will be also an athletic training room, which will give me the privacy to do a full eval on an athlete who's injured, to give me space to tape before a game without kids going all over, but also provides probably a safe environment for doctors to come in, coaches to come in to listen if I need to talk to them about an athlete. But the new facility, the weight room should be bigger, should look a lot nicer. That's going to increase the desire for kids to go out there and lift. Lifting will get the kids to be stronger, more flexible, and that will also reduce injuries. If you look at this 2010-2011 football seasons, 2010 we had a lot of injuries. 2011 we had a couple big ones, but a lot less sprains and strains because the kids were in the weight room lifting, getting stronger. And then, in addition to the increased weight room use by other teams such as volleyball and basketball, it will provide me an area to do year-round rehab, especially in the winter. If I don't have very much space in the current facilities to have them do running, jogging, agility stuff, but with the new turf and the track, it gives me a good controlled environment. I don't have to worry about kids re-injuring themselves by hitting a hole. in the ground, or it also provides me space where I can have them do cutting drills, sled drills, and it gives me a good, balanced, controlled situation to assess where they really are in their return to play status.
Okay, very good. As I finish up the interview here, I'm looking over Ina's shoulder and I see some pictures of MRSA. I think this would be very good to get on film here. So these are some of the kind of different, pretty gruesome, but some of the different kinds of infections that can come from having unsanitary conditions. So, really pretty gross.
Yeah.
Okay, this is episode number 8. Tune in later for episode number 9.